One Century Part 1 from Tokyo, Japan was an event of amazing martial arts action. Michael Chevello, Mitch Chilson with you. Mitch had kicked off with Christian Lee, the world lightweight champion, coming in on 10 days' notice against Saygid Arslanaliev and producing the performance of a lifetime.
Absolutely showed the heart of a warrior, was able to survive some various dangerous situations, but then he was able to get on top, control a lot of positions, and ultimately score a huge decision victory.
Speaking of huge victories, Todd knocked out multi-time world Muay Thai champion Ekaterina Vandaryeva in highlight reel fashion.
Wow, Todd put her name at the top of the contenders list to challenge Stan Fairtex. It was a beautiful jab combination to a beautiful head kick knockout.
Demetrious Johnson, the greatest of all time, was once again poetry in motion as he won the ONE Flyweight World Grand Prix Championship final against a resilient Danny Kingad.
DJ did what he does best. He was able to control all the scrambles, looked dominant in the wrestling, went after some submissions, but Danny Kingad was able to survive them. But again, DJ came out on top to capture the ONE Flyweight World Grand Prix Championship.
Xiong Jing Nan, the Strawweight World Champion, came down in weight, but she was unsuccessful in her bid to become a two-division champion. Angela Lee took it to the dying seconds of this amazing encounter before scoring a submission.
Two of the most incredible matchups we've ever had in one championship. Both 5-round finishes looked absolutely spectacular. Angela Lee dug deep within herself to find that championship medal to score a huge rear naked choke victory in the dying seconds of the 5th and final round.
Folks, make sure you join us for One Century Part 2, Xiong Sana versus Brandon Vera in our main event. One Century from Tokyo, Japan, provided us with the greatest martial arts extravaganza we have ever seen. Michael Chevello, Mitch Chilson with you. Mitch, it began with Giorgio Petrosyan cementing his legacy as the greatest kickboxer ever seen and winning US $1 million in the Featherweight Grand Prix final against Samy Sana.
Giorgio Petrosyan did absolutely amazing. He controlled the bout from start to finish, looked superb with his footwork, but the hand combinations were ultimately what got it done for the greatest of all time, Giorgio Petrosyan.
And how about the Iron Man, Rod Tang, defending the World Flyweight Muay Thai title against Walter Gonçalves?
It was all about Rod Tang's aggression. He was constantly pushing forward, controlling all the exchanges, but his aggression was what really shone through.
Bibiano Fernandez said that the 4th would be the final chapter against Kevin Bellignon, and it was an emphatic submission for the Bantamweight World Championship.
Bibiano looked tremendous. Once he got things to the ground, he utilized that world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to lightning fast back takes to sink in that rear naked choke to capture a huge victory here in Japan.
But even faster was Shinya Aoki's win over Honorio Benario.
Shinya Aoki does his best work here at home in Tokyo, Japan. That Darce choke was absolutely beautiful. Once things go to the ground with Shinya Aoki, it's academic.
And the main event was the most furious, the most explosive, the most exciting match in ONE Championship history. Xiong Sana and Brandon Vera. This was one for the ages and the ages and the ages beyond that.
It was a tremendous matchup between two of the very best, but Xiong Sana looked absolutely perfect. He has no fear, marching forward, eating some of Brandon Vera's best shots, but throwing massive punches of his own, scoring big kicks, doing damage to the leg, but scored a huge knockout victory, bringing Myanmar with him.
Folks, join us next time in Jakarta, where Sebastian Kazakhstan defends the welterweight world crown against Cameron Abasov on October 25. It's the main event of One Century. Michael Chevello, Mitch Chilson with you. Xiong Jing Nan, 6 first-round finishes, 10 knockouts in 14 wins. Angela Lee, 6 subs in 9 wins. Both ladies with a 78% finishing rate. Overhand right early there from Xiong Jing Nan. Just gives Angela a taste of the power of that right hand.
Wow, Angela's not backing down at all. Xiong Jing Nan is stepping forward right into the pocket and starting throwing those hands. Angela's not backing down, exchanging with her.
Last time they met on March 31st, right here. Angela put up Xiong Jing Nan, and we were all amazed how Xiong managed to survive it. She then went into the 5th round and knocked Angela out.
Angela's got to be careful inside that pocket. Xiong Jing Nan touched her twice with that left hook. There's that hammer of a right hand coming from Xiong Jing Nan.
Angela will want to take Xiong Jing Nan down. It's where Angela is a specialist. 6 submissions, all have been different. Anaconda, twister, rear naked choke, neck crank, and armbar. So many options available in the submission game for Angela Lee. Hasn't had a sub-win since tapping out Estela Nunes back in May 2017 with an anaconda choke in the 2nd round. Good left hook there. Overhand from Xiong Jing Nan.
Again, with that left hand, Michael, it's touching her over and over again. Those unorthodox right hands as well. She comes in with an overhand hammer fist and she smacks Angela on the side of her head. Angela gets in deep, beautiful. Digging the underhooks from Xiong Jing Nan as Angela presses her up against the circle wall.
Xiong Jing Nan, member of the national boxing team, former powerlifter as well. Tremendously strong individual, the strawweight champion.
Xiong Jing Nan's got underhooks on both sides. That's going to give her a little bit better control, and she might be able to spin Angela off the side of the cage, just like that. Oh, good pressure from Angela, though. As Angela tries to swim in, pummels underneath. Xiong Jing Nan is really strong inside that clinch.
Only the 1 knockout win for Angela. Stopped Jenny Huang with punches in the 3rd round back in March 2017 in Bangkok. Left hook to right hand, the old 3-2 there from Xiong Jing Nan. Then they clash leg kicks. But already Angela tasting the leather from Xiong. Skips forward, Angela doesn't commit off that lead leg. Xiong Jing Nan, the more flat-footed of the 2. Likes to plant herself and throw those powerful salvos off both hands. Evades the high kick, circles off clockwise. Angela skips back to center circle. Xiong goes counterclockwise now.
Not seen a lot of the body shots yet from Xiong Jing Nan. Those body shots were wonderful. Actually helped her retain the strawweight title last time we were here in Tokyo. Let's see if she starts to slowly work those back into her arsenal.
Last time the plan of Xiong Jing Nan was to take Angela into deep water and then hurt the body. It worked out perfectly. It's exactly what happened on that occasion. Is it the same plan here tonight? How does Xiong rate her own cardio? Coming down from strawweight to atomweight. 2-punch combination again. And the left hook from Xiong Jing Nan. Angela on the front foot. Got to be careful. Chin a little high. They clinch up in tango back against the circle fence.
Let's see what Angelique can do inside here on the clinch, but again, Xiong Jing Nan's doing a good job of getting those underhooks, controlling that position. Those underhooks usually allow you to get a lot of control. Sometimes with the overhooks, enables you to do some hip throws. And she's kind of angling her body out there, framing off, creating a knee shield there to keep Xiong Jing Nan a little bit away from her. When she uses that overhook to spin her around.
Xiong Jing Nan has been floating on a cloud of confidence all week. I saw her at about 7:30 this morning in the hotel lobby, skipping down the lobby with a smile. She has been in high spirits, and I tell you what, I believe there's a big egg on the forehead here of Xiong Jing Nan that's opened up. The target for Angela to go after. 45 seconds to go, 1st round of 5 for the Women's Atomweight World Championship. If you're watching live in over 140 countries, big hello to all of our viewers for the first time live on TNT across the USA. Hope you're enjoying One Century. Left hook, right hand to the body there from Xiong Jing Nan. Smashing right hand. Had some fury behind it there. Angela with an uppercut. Xiong breaks off with a hook. Overhand right, the headache maker.
Right hand landed from Xiong Jing Nan. Again, Angelique's got to start moving. Her head's got to start a little bit more with the head movement. Get that head off the center line. Not allowing a stationary target for Xiong Jing Nan.
Tuck under the hooking punch there from Angela Lee. Clinches up Xiong right at the end of the round. We're going into the 2nd stanza. Both athletes go back to their respective corners. Big swinging leg kick below the lead knee there from Xiong Jing Nan. Angela counter left hook, and there's the counter hook from Xiong.
Beautiful leg kick to a three-punch combination from Xiong Jing Nan. Again, touching her over and over with that left hook. You said it, Michael, that her chin was a little bit up in the air. Angelique's got to make sure that chin is nice and tucked to her chest, because if that left hook keeps landing, it's going to set up that big right hand. That right hand is starting to land, but you can see Xiong Jing Nan is wearing the welts pretty well there. That damage is starting to build up on Xiong Jing Nan's face. So Angelique is touching Xiong Jing Nan a lot of these exchanges.
Working the end swell under the left eye there of Xiong Jing Nan, the team from Bali MMA. Team Lee, Father Ken, Brother Christian in the corner of Angela Lee.
Stay your corner. Stay.
Circle door closes. We're ready for the second round of the ONE Women's Atomweight World Championship main event of 1 century, set for 5. Xiong Jing Nan with a hematoma on the hairline and also a mouse under the left eye. But there was some very good striking from Xiong Jing Nan in the first. Angela will want to get Xiong down. So many submission options available to Angela Lee, who has been unblemished at Atomweight as the long-time and defending champion. Xiong Jing Nan, chin tucked, looking through her brow. The former boxing champion, spinning heel kick. Looks for the midsection, tries to fold Angela in half like origami. Body shot from Xiong. Did the damage on Angela back in March here at the Ryogoku Kokugikan. Fakes there from Xiong Jing Nan. Two athletes, Mitch, who know each other intricately. Does it take something new and unexpected to turn the tide in this one?
I think it does from Angela's point of view. You can see the confidence that's just been oozing out of Xiong Jing Nan all week in the entire build-up to this matchup here. Angelique's gonna have to change things up, and that's what I like. I like how she's pressuring Xiong Jing Nan against the circle wall, shooting for the takedowns. But Xiong Jing Nan has gotten so good at takedown defense. I'm sure her and her team over at Bali MMA have been drilling the takedown defense constantly, because they believe that her keeping this on the feet is gonna be her ticket to becoming a 2-division champion.
On ONE Fantasy, the world's largest martial arts fantasy game. Download it now on the ONE Super app. It was Angela Lee getting the nod from fans. Some 62% of fans worldwide predicting Angela Lee to retain the Atomweight strap tonight. Chance for the knees here. Knee guard put on though by Angela to block the right leg of Xiong Jing Nan. Angela overhooking that left arm of the Chinese athlete.
Nice body lock takedown there from Angela Lee. She almost got it secured, but Xiong Jing Nan was able to pop right back up. We saw a lot of those body lock takedowns earlier in the night with Christian Lee, and Angela Lee's trying to do the same thing to Xiong Jing Nan, but Xiong Jing Nan able to pop right back up, keep this thing where she wants, and that's in that center of the circle.
Little palm heel break off there from Xiong. 2:40 remains, second round of 5. But women's Atomweight world title. Hook there from Xiong Jing Nan. Look how far she's tucking her chin. Left hook again from Xiong Jing Nan.
Like how she's going to the body with that straight right hand and coming up top with that left hook.
Angela tried to pull the head down for the meet and greet. Wasn't there though. Xiong fakes with the lead hand. Angela shot down. Couldn't get it though. Couldn't wrap up the legs of the strawweight champion. Trying to keep Xiong on the outside here.
You would think the longer this match goes, the more it's going to favor the athlete who's been competing at this weight for a longer time. But Xiong Jing Nan's conditioning is second to none, and she hasn't slowed a bit yet.
But also, let's not forget, Match, that Angela's last 2 contests have been at strawweight, so she's also had to come down to atomweight for this one to defend her atomweight strap.
True. Nice leg kick, nice right hand though, as Xiong Jing Nan answers the leg kick. You can see how tight her chin is, how low her head is.
We talk about the ground game of Angela Lee, how superb she is with the submissions, but do not underestimate the striking prowess of Angela Lee. Xiong knows that. She knows that Angela can loop in, also can with straight punches down the tube that could catch the jaw if she's not careful. Now we're on the ground.
Nice little single leg takedown there from Angela Lee. She was able to control the single leg, back her up, spin the corner, turn around, dump Xiong Jing Nan on her butt.
All tied up here like a pretzel, Mitch. What are you looking at here?
I'm looking at Angela Lee's taking that right leg, and she's going to try to circle to the right, maybe. If she can get past that left leg of Xiong Jing Nan, she might be able to circle around that right leg elevated like that.
Mitch, you've rolled with the team at Evolve MMA out of Singapore. What are the real strengths of Angela on the ground? What does Xiong really need to be careful of here?
It's her pressure. You can see how she applies that pressure. Once she gets you on the ground, the way she utilizes her shoulder pressure and her head movement is really exceptional, but also her transitions. She's consistently moving and attacking submissions. She doesn't give you a chance to rest.
Working off her back here, Xiong Jing Nan. Under 30 seconds remain, second round of 5. It's Angela Lee defending the women's Atomweight world title against the Strawweight world champion, looking to make history. It was an unsuccessful bid for Angela last time here on March 31st to become a 2-division world champion. Can Xiong Jing Nan do it tonight? Knees to the head there from Angela Lee. Ups the aggressor meter right at the end of the round here, Angela Lee. That's more like it from the champ, the unstoppable. Well, Angela Lee bringing down the knees on the ground at the end of the last round there, Dragon. Some confident signs from the champ.
Beautiful job from Angela Lee right there. She fakes the leg kicks, comes up top with the left hook, goes down low with the leg kick, but then Xiong Jing Nan was able to answer. Now, this is where we're starting to see Angela Lee in her element. She was able to get Xiong Jing Nan down, work her way into the pass, drop a little bit of knees to the head, and then end that position, end that round in a very dominant position.
Christian Lee victorious earlier on tonight in the Lightweight World Grand Prix over Dagi in the corner of his older sister here, Angela Lee, brother-sister world champions. And Team Bali MMA going to work the hematoma on the forehead, the mouse under the left eye of Xiong Jing Nan, as we are ready for another round of this world title action. Third round of 5. The ONE Women's Atomweight World Championship. Defending champion Angela Lee upping the aggression. At the end of the previous round, Xiong Jing Nan damage on the face. Shin tucked to chest. Angela comes out jabbing. Xiong Jing Nan with the left hook. It's been a treat for her so far. It's been her prime weapon in the striking. Angela looks for a low single. Do you sense any hesitation here from Xiong Jing Nan, Mitch?
Bit. You gotta wonder, how has this weight cut affected her? She's been dominant for such a long period of time at strawweight, but now she's coming down. Her first match is a 5-rounder against the champion in a weight class that she hasn't been to yet. So it's very interesting to see how this is gonna affect her.
Mitch, given the confidence we've seen from Xiong Jing Nan all week, and you know, the way she presented herself at the press conference a couple of days ago, do you feel that she thought she would put Angela out a lot earlier, that she wouldn't be here in the third round?
You know, I was talking to her corner just a few hours ago, and they were very confident they were going to be able to get her out in the early rounds. But Angela Lee, there's no quit in this young lady. She is definitely in here, and she has something to prove, not only to the entire world and the fans of mixed martial arts, but also to herself. That 2-match skid that she's been on is not something that's going to affect her, and she believes that champion spirit that lives inside her is going to be what's going to take her to defend her Atomweight crown.
Let's remind you, though, those back-to-back defeats in Angela's record both came at strawweight. Here at Atomweight, where she is the champion, she has been unstoppable.
Good job by Xiong Jing Nan to get underneath, swim that underhook in, as Angela presses her up against, but that underhook powerfully able, as Angela Lee is able to throw hip throw into a headlock position now in that takedown. Let's see if she starts to shove that arm in between her leg and possibly look for an arm lock.
Last time out on March 31st, it was at this point in the contest, around the third round, definitely into the fourth round, that Angela really did pick up steam on the ground and trouble Xiong Jing Nan with submission attempts. The face wide open here on Xiong Jing Nan, open for punishment off that left hand of Angela Lee.
Just, you asked me what makes Angela Lee different on the ground, and that's just basically her innovative style. She's constantly looking for unorthodox submissions. She spent a lot of time training with Xiong Jing Nan, who's known for his submission skills. See, that's what I said. She's going to try to shove that arm in between her legs and look for a possible arm lock.
Xiong cannot take a lot more punishment to that left eye. It is starting to close up there for the strawweight world champion. It's a target for Angela to go after. Angela's going to take it back to Xiong Jing Nan. She's going to try and hunt for that arm. the left arm of Xiong Jing Nan.
Xiong Jing Nan's got to be very careful here. Angela Lee's sneaking around her back. Now, this is where Angela Lee is very dangerous. She's got twister finishes. She's got a lot of choke finishes. So Xiong Jing Nan's got to be very patient here. And so keep her wits about her. Listen to her corner.
6 submissions in 9 wins for Angela Lee. And Anaconda, a twister, a rear naked choke, a neck crank, and an armbar. She can do it all. A whole buffet of submissions available for Angela Lee. Can she slap one on Xiong Jing Nan here? Jingnan has been in this predicament before, surviving the onslaught on the ground of Angela Lee.
Look at the way Angela Lee's using her legs to control the legs of Xiong Jing Nan. A lot of people only just stick their hooks in and just kind of hold that position. Xiong Jing Nan is constantly moving, and Angela Lee is moving with her to prevent Xiong Jing Nan from spinning and going chest to chest. Beautiful technical details coming from Angela Lee right now.
If you're in the corner of Xiong Jing Nan, Dragon, if you're part of Bali MMA, what are you screaming to the strawweight world champion to do right now?
The first thing she has to do is protect her neck. That's the first thing she has to do. She has to watch out because Angela Lee's going to try to soften her up. She's going to try to throw those punches, get Xiong Jing Nan thinking about the punches, and then she's going to slowly try to slide one of those arms into the neck. But what she has to do, she's got to deal with the legs. She's got to try to squeeze the legs out the side and spin and go chest to chest. It's a bad spot for the strawweight queen right now.
And still a lot of time remaining in this 3rd round. 45 seconds for Xiong Jing Nan to defend the attempted choke here from Angela Lee. Angela taking her time. Xiong, it's all defense now. It's all survival for the strawweight world champion.
This is an important transition right here. Xiong Jing Nan could spin, go to the guard of Angela Lee, or Angela Lee might let go of that body triangle and end up in mount.
23 seconds on the clock.
It's more of a face crank at this point.
Angela Lee squeezing, and Xiong Jing Nan defends again. 10-second clock it sounds. What survival from Xiong Jing Nan. What a round for Angela Lee. Look at her go, raising the aggressive meter once more, Angela Lee.
But this is what happened last time, Michael. If you remember the last time we were in Tokyo in the 4th round, Xiong Jing Nan was able to survive a deep armbar and triangle attempt from Angela Lee, and that just boosted her confidence, almost made Xiong Jing Nan angry in the 5th and final. But now as we enter the championship rounds, what's that gonna play in the mind of Xiong Jing Nan? Look at that deep armbar. Again, Xiong Jing Nan survives another deep submission. How does she bounce back as we hit the championship rounds? Beautiful headlock control there.
Mitch, whose gas tank is affected more by that final period on the ground?
See, I would have thought that Xiong Jing Nan's gas tank would have been affected the most because she was constantly worried about the attacks and defense. But given what happened last time, I can't say that now. You know Xiong Jing Nan's got a giant gas tank.
We are ready for the penultimate round of action. Penultimate round, 4 of 5 inside the Ryogoku Kokugikan in Tokyo for 1 century. Our main event for the women's Atomweight world title. Xiong Jing Nan, the strawweight champion, trying to make history and become a 2-division world champ. Angela Lee, right of screen defending. Xiong Jing Nan, can she get off the heavy artillery now? Got to land the hands, got to land the legs, got to slow Angela down. Not let Angela take her down and get on top or get her back.
See, Xiong Jing Nan starting to blink heavily. She's trying to squint her eyes. Clear that vision just a little bit. Nice little exchanges there. Angela Lee still looks fresh, though.
Left hook from Xiong Jing Nan. Chin tucked once more, looking through the brows. Skips away there as Angela came forward with the cross. Probing jab from Angela. What will she use to lead into an attempted takedown? Jab 2, kangaroo there from Xiong Jing Nan.
Beautiful straight right hand landed by Xiong Jing Nan. She still comes in with the back of the bottom of her hand. It's a very awkward punch, similar to An Sang's punch.
The thing I'd like to see here, though, from Xiong Jing Nan, Mitch, when she throws the 1-2, follow through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's keep going with the combination works and really trying to apply that pressure to Angela Lee and see if Angela cracks.
She's landing with a lot of these shots. She kind of eases off and she backs away after she lands them.
And Angela Lee does a quick counter routine.
That looked like it was a close kick to a grounded opponent possibly, but looked like she actually kicked the chest of Angela Lee as Angela Lee was getting up. It was a beautiful technical decision.
That punch
just landed by Xiong Jing Nan.
Connecting for Xiong Jing Nan.
Maybe she doesn't need to follow up. Maybe she can finish her with just that beautiful 1-2 she keeps landing.
Really, two opponents who know each other so well, and the similarities from March 31st when we were right here, Mitch, in the Rio Goku Kickboxing. It's eerie. It's like we are seeing a repeat of the last time. They clinch up against the circle. Angela backs her against the fence. Throws a knee to Angela Lee. What can Xiong Jing Nan do off the wire here?
She's got that underhook on that right side, so that's going to give her a little bit better opportunity to circle out to her left.
Gut-munching knee from Angela. Xiong Jing Nan wants to create some room to work her strikes. Turns Angela against the wire now. Angela just glances towards her corner. Her father, Ken Lee, with the instructions. Her brother, world champion Christian Lee. Also world Grand Prix champion now, Christian Lee.
Good job by Xiong Jing Nan to press Angela Lee up against the cage and see if she tries to separate her, if she's going to drop down into a takedown.
Knee there from Xiong Jing Nan. Knee guard put on from Angela. 2 minutes 10 remaining, 4th round of 5. Now once again, folks, these contests are scored as overall bouts, not round by round. They are 3 judges here circle side. Jab 2 from Angela, didn't quite have the muster behind it. John turns her around and flies across down the center corridor.
She's connected on those minor little breaks, those slight pauses inside the exchanges. Xiong Jing Nan is able to land.
At this stage, Mitch, 4th of 5, 1 minute 40 to go. I think Angela looks a lot fresher now than she did back in the 4th round on March 31st.
Yeah, definitely. She's looked in a lot better condition in this 4th round than she was the last time these two went at it. But I can't deny the fact that Angela Lee has got to be in better condition for this one. She's, after the loss to Michelle Nicolini, she went right back into the lab, the programs, and got right back into it. Now she's got to be in good shape.
Xiong Jing Nan on the outside, circling clockwise, throws the left hook. Body shot, didn't connect there for the strawweight world champion. Carving a large arc in the circle here, Xiong Jing Nan. 2-punch combination, outside leg kick from Angela. Angela straight back in on her now, sticks a jab, both women trade. It was Xiong who drew the short straw. Good short right hand from Angela. Nice weave under the left hook there from Xiong Jing Nan.
Good head movement from Xiong Jing Nan. Her head's never in the same place. She's constantly bobbing and weaving back and forth, left and right. Not giving Angela a stationary target, but that's how I like Angela going to the body kicks. So that way she can keep that pressure on Xiong Jing Nan.
Xiong Jing Nan. Lots of footwork here from the Chinese athlete. Angela comes forward, John too evasive though. Angela throws her legs up and says, what are you going to do? Are you going to run from me, Xiong Jing Nan? Angela wants Xiong in a phone booth. Xiong comes forward now, left hook from the strawweight champion. Angela's not backing off. Angela's coming forward. Angela's talking to her. Says, let's go into the 5th and final. Well, Angela Lee not backing down to Xiong Jing Nan, sending a message to Xiong.
She's actually the one hunting down. She's the one cutting the angles, making sure that Xiong Jing Nan's in front of her so she can let go of the strikes. But Xiong Jing Nan is landing. She is, scoring a lot of these shots just like that, right there. Beautifully done. Off bounces Angela Lee, backs her up, puts her down. She's waiting, she's faking. Look at this, beautifully timed. Left hand form, just a stumble from Angela Lee rather than that big right hand landing, but then beautifully done. As Angela Lee was getting up, lands that kick right to the chest of Angela Lee. Great job by Xiong Jing Nan to have her wits about her and not go for the head kick.
The cold press again being worked over the hematoma on the forehead of Xiong Jing Nan. Lots of instructions from Ken and Christian Lee in the corner of Angela. Inside the Rio Goku Gikan in Tokyo. For the 5th and final round. What a cracker. What a corker it's been so far. 5th and final round. The 2nd chapter in this epic rivalry between Xiong Jing Nan and Angela Lee. Left hook early from Xiong, goes to the body. Lee eats a left, overhand right from Xiong. Xiong Jing Nan fakes the front kick off the back leg, circles off to her left. Angela looking to control center circle, maybe press Xiong back. Leg kick there from Angela. Xiong Jing Nan tries for a hammer fist strike and a short left hook. Angela presses her against the fence.
This is where Angela's very dangerous now. She's got that body lock, and she's also got that underhook on that side. She's going to try to press in. She's probably looking for a body lock takedown. She's looking to clasp her hands and spin Xiong Jing Nan back down to her backside.
Who will emerge the women's Atomweight world champion in 4 minutes and 10 seconds time? Will Xiong Jing Nan make history as a two-division world champion? Will Angela Lee defend in a division where she has been unstoppable?
Good defense from Xiong Jing Nan to work her way back away from the circle wall. She's trying to swim and get that underhook on the left side. That she does. Now she gets the body lock. Let's see if she can change the trajectory of this clinch and spin Angela Lee against the circle wall. No, she chooses to separate.
Xiong Jing Nan smiles and nods at Angela. You feel something big is coming from Xiong Jing Nan's hands very soon.
Man, something big's growing on the side of Xiong Jing Nan's head, though.
It's got its own zip code. Body shot there from Xiong Jing Nan. Angela patient though, picking her openings, trying to thread the jab here, Angela Lee. Left hook, right hand. Need a bit more starch behind it there. And there's the start from the left hook again from Xiong Jing Nan. He's had more hooks for the Pirates convention.
Beautiful takedown defense. See if Angela Lee can finish or Xiong Jing Nan can circle out, take the back. Bad spot for Xiong Jing Nan. Angela Lee's got the back now. Let's see if she can dig in that second hook.
Halfway through the fifth and final round. Angela Lee giving it her all. And once again, Xiong Jing Nan needs to defend against a lady with a 78% finishing rate with 6 submissions in 9 wins.
You can see Angela Lee's trying to cradle that leg, trying to separate, possibly go for a banana split. This is where Angela Lee is so dangerous. She's got so many different submission opportunities. One of the owners of the only twister ever seen in ONE Championship. See what she decides to do here. She's trying to pull up that arm so you can slide that hook in. Xiong Jing Nan doing a good job of defending that hook. Angela Lee might not even need the second hook to secure a submission lock here.
They will be going.
I think she's gonna try to take that arm, lace it around her head, look for a twister.
They'll be going absolutely crazy in Hawaii at the moment on TNT for Angela Lee. Taking her time, strike, and that was a wicked one above the left ear of Xiong Jing Nan. Again, Kenley calls for the elbow, and Angela throws it. Again, the corner calling for elbows and punches from Angela. Still has the back of the Strawweight world champion, does the Atomweight world champion. The rivalry between these two, like nothing else in ONE Championship. Tremendous respect for each other, but also a tremendous desire to triumph.
The difference maker in the judges' scorecards right here, Michael.
And Xiong find a way back to her feet. What's Angela looking for now, Dragon?
She's trying to separate. She's trying to take Xiong Jing Nan's right arm, wrap it around her head, possibly for a twister, but Xiong Jing Nan's wise to it. She's not allowing it to happen, but that was enabling Angela Lee to get both hooks into the legs there of Xiong Jing Nan. Now she's trying to pound her out. She's got 34 seconds.
Xiong Jing Nan has never been beaten in ONE Championship. Angela Lee choosing her mark, measuring her punches.
Oh, it's underneath.
Now for the choke.
Is that it?
Is this it?
18 seconds to go.
Is it over? She flips it out like a Chinese pancake.
Oh, it's underneath.
Of the final round. Xiong Jing Nan can't believe it. Angela Lee in the dying stages. The most remarkable submission. The emotional outpouring for Angela as her father Ken Lee and brother Christian Lee embrace her. phenomenal scenes here. You could not have scripted that in a Hollywood movie. Sibling world champions, Christian Lee and Angela Lee. So many people doubted her. What a moment for a phenomenal young athlete. So many people doubted her, but not tonight. Tonight belongs to Angela Lee. At Atomweight, she is still unstoppable.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 4 minutes and 48 seconds in the 5th and final round for your winner by way of rear naked choke and still ONE Atomweight World Champion, Angela Lee.
The slipper still fits. Angela Lee remains the queen of the Atomweight division. Brandon Vera has never gotten beyond the first round in his long career. 4-0, 4 first round finishes. Xiong Jing Nan, 92% finishing rate. Finished his last 5 opponents, including 3 in the first round. He'll look for the steel pipe, he calls it, the right hand. And look for the fadeaway lead hook of Brandon Vera. Vera has the size of Onla. Onla may have the power in the hand. Vera will have the speed. I've been training early.
Johnson's also got a lot of kicks. He's got beautiful foot techniques. To pay very close attention to what he's doing with his legs.
Onla comes from a background in the national martial art of Myanmar. May have turned out in force tonight. Myanmar flags are flying, so too Filipino flags for Brandon Vera. Roundhouse kick in the middle there from Vera off the back leg. Doubles up and into Vera. Power salvos early from the legs of the truth. Body shot, belly button through the back from Onla San. Outside leg kick from Onla. Checks the low kick to Brandon. Onla face. Wants to throw the steel pipe. Throws the steel pipe. Looks for the gap to hook. Try for the Muay Thai clinch there. Did Brandon Vera. Vera switches.
Easy stances trying to time that oncoming shot coming from Onla San.
Vera in southpaw stance now. The left hand's now the power hand. Onla edging forward. Roundhouse kick scooped away by Vera. Scooped away by Onla.
Big body shots.
Looping left hand there from Onla. Cracking outside leg kick from Onla San. Tremendous power from both these men. Spinning hook kick from Onla.
Brandon Vera's been working on those leg techniques. He knows that Onla San wants to come in with the kicks. Brandon Vera's looking to counter.
Onla face. Gets out of the way there. Long-reaching left hand. It's orthodox stance now for Vera. He circles off counterclockwise. Back to center circle. Both men trade hooks.
You can hear the entire left side of the stadium is absolutely quiet while the right side is just pulsing the energy.
High kick there from Onla. Brandon throws the jab.
Counter
Jab
Brandon
again.
Vera. Onla San catches him with the jab coming in.
Onla dances forward. Left hook to right hand. Looks for a fadeaway hook up the right there than Brandon Vera.
This is already Brandon Vera's longest match in the championship.
Brandon Vera had only been in the circle 64 seconds since 2017. And now they pull right to the line. Now they're in the front booth.
Lands a few elbows inside that clinch. Nice hand combination thrown by Onla San.
Brandon said he wanted Onla in a phone booth. He welcomed it in. He gave him the dime to make the phone call on the inside.
We talked a lot about the counter-striking coming from Brandon Vera, but Onla San's not paying any attention to it. He has no fear marching forward, throwing big shots.
This crowd going bananas here in Tokyo. They are chanting Onla's name. Onla with the jab. 135 remains first round of 5. We're not going to go to 5. Surely not. Not in this one. Fake there, and a crossing elbow, Muay Thai from Brandon Vera. 59% of fans believe Ongla wins tonight. 41% say Brandon Vera.
Again with a big body kick going by Brandon Vera. It's also setting up, you can see the way kind of Online Song protects the body. I like to see Brandon Vera fake the body kick, go to the head punch.
The big question tonight was what would happen if Ongla tests the jaw of Vera. No one in ONE Championship is yet to cleanly hit the jaw of Brandon Vera, but Ongla's got the steel pipe. Can he land it? Goes for the headache maker, the overhand right.
Barely misses that shot. Brandon Vera was just able to get his hand up in time. Ooh, Brandon Vera steps inside with the uppercut elbow.
45 seconds to go in the first round.
I like the leg kicks.
A magnificent opener.
I like the leg kicks coming from Online Song. He's got to do more of that, slow down that movement, slow down that constant stance switches coming from Brandon Vera.
Brandon back to southpaw stance. Gets out of the way of the round kick. Back to center circle. This crowd rabid in Tokyo. They are loving every moment of it. The main event of 1 century.
Some of those body kicks are getting through, Michael. You can hear that thud. It's like a baseball bat cracking.
Vera circles off to his right. Drifting away from the power side of Ongla, away from the steel pipe. Ongla fakes it. There's the drift away hook, and there's a lead hook from Brandon. Ongla smiles at it. And we go to the towels at the end of one. Folks, don't forget to follow us across all your social media platforms at ONE Championship, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram.
Look at this. Brandon Vera rushes forward, barely misses with a knee, but a beautifully timed elbow inside the clinch landed by Brandon Vera. Oh, and the knee just barely grazes the jaw of Ongla Song. I like how Ongla Song's moving forward, though. I like how he changes stances. He comes in with that big right hand. He's in southpaw stance. I'd like to see him keep going with it. Man, you can hear the whole hush kind of fall over this crowd on that one side. You can hear Martin Nguyen in the corner.
Mitch, how about this? Ongla standing between rounds. Brandon Vera took a seat. You read anything into that?
Brandon Vera's a veteran. He knows how to recover, but this is the first time he's been into the 6th minute of a match. This is the whole uncharted territory.
Brandon Vera hasn't been into the 2nd round of a match since 2013. More than 6 years ago.
Brandon Vera says that's not a problem. He consistently trains hard in the 4th and 5th rounds. He is happy to be in deep water. He wants to get taken into the deep end and see what kind of mettle he's really got.
It's been all standing so far. We haven't gone to the ground. On the ground, Vera has 1 sub. Ongla has 12 submissions, 5 guillotines, 5 armbars included.
Yeah, Michael, I don't know if this is going to go to the ground. I think these guys want to put on a show, and they are looking for a knockdown.
Just a slip there for Ongla. Overhand right. He can't afford to get sloppy because I believe Vera beats him for speed and precision. Outside leg kick to that common peroneal nerve just above the lead knee from Ongla.
Every time Brandon's an orthodox, Ongla Song is touching that lead leg. You can see a beautiful check there.
You see the Baybayin Filipino writing on the back of Brandon Vera. As Ongla backs him up the hook.
Leg kick. Damage, Michael.
Oh, my top clinch and knee. And Ongla being caught there, the uppercut. He up-caught the uppercut. He up-caught the uppercut. But it doesn't drop Vera. It dropped Hasegawa. And knocked Hasegawa out, but not Vera.
Both these guys got iron chins. They are eating each other's best shots, and they're still standing. It's going to take a remarkable effort to put one of these 2 monsters down.
Step through knee from Vera after he threw a crossing elbow. Ongla comes forward, always plodding forward. He wants to drill the steel pipe to the jaw. Both men in southpaw stance.
Those low kicks are starting to touch Brandon. You can see how he's taking them. He's stepping gingerly on those legs.
The low kicks will slow down the boxing of Brandon Vera. Vera tries the Muay Thai clinch and knee, hoping for the meet and greet. Inside leg there from Ongla. Got to watch that drift away lead hook of Brandon Vera. It's what he knocked out Mauro Cirilli with. What's the gas tank light of Brandon Vera at light heavyweight in the 2nd round? Round kick from Vera.
He's starting to move. Beautiful little roundhouse kick to a straight left hand there, landed by Vera. Ongla Sung seems unfazed by the power. He's wearing these punches very well.
Eats a stiff left hand from Brandon. And continues to come forward, swings the legs again.
In with a big leg kick. You can see Brandon starting to get a little bit wobbly. I don't know if he's even hurting him though.
Leg kick. That lead leg in Vera has taken tremendous punishment. Body shot from Online. Got to be careful that drift away hook. Then the left hook from Vera. Then the uppercut. Another left hook. Online caught it. And the high kick. The one that knocked out Machado to win the light heavyweight crown. Two warriors, two athletes, two world champions.
Oh, those elbows. Brandon Vera looks wobbled.
He's not run the legs. He's not run the legs. He's not run the legs. Online caught him. Spinning back elbow. Vera spinning back elbow. Online's cut.
The elbow's beating the elbow down.
Vera's ready to go. And going bananas. It's insane. It's going crazy. Tokyo goes into a meltdown. That was bananas. He knocked out Vera. Do you believe in aliens? Because Online is out of this world.
Wow, what an amazing finish for Allah Unsung, and the Rocky movie now has a sequel, Michael Savello. You can see the elbows were touching Allah Unsung, but Allah just kept marching forward, eating the elbows, and landing beautiful uppercuts and big punches. What a tremendous effort by two of the greatest here in ONE Championship. Look at this. You can see Brandon Vera was starting to wobble just ever so slightly, but then look at the spinning back elbow, connects to the side of the head. Brandon Vera thought about answering with one of his own. He crumbles to the ground, and Unlock jumps all over him, and he just starts landing big punches. Look at the left hand. Olivier Coste was forced to call a halt to the action because Unlock was just letting it go. Hurt him with a big knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 double-digit unanswered punches.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 3 minutes and 23 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of technical knockout!